Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a big message for Scorpio today. And to let you know how this works, I have asked my guides in spirit to bring a message for you through the cards, a message that is beneficial as well as deeply helpful as you navigate your week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here, and I strongly encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you can stay in contact with this high vibration information every week. And if you're returning, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. I love doing these readings, and it really means so much to share this information with you. So let's get started. It's a bit of a tricky energy this week. I'm going to show you two cards at once. We've got the Moon presented to you from the universe, and we've got the Eight of Swords. So this is the reflected light of the sun, giving you an opportunity to work through some relationship stuff this week. The moon, not so much in this deck, but just the moon in general can sometimes represent our relationships with our mothers. So we're talking about a primary relationship, which then goes to shape the rest of our relationships. So for instance, if the relationship with the mother was deficient, we spend the rest of our lives trying to live out and reclaim whatever was deficient in that relationship. But that's just an example. What this is really talking about is you've got a chance to evolve some relationship matters that hang you up, that don't, that's Eight of Swords here, that don't allow you to move forward. And the thing is that we're very close. The Eight of Swords is not really like a stuck in the mud kind of card. It's like we're moving this out. But also keep in mind that things are going to be a little bit odd, a little bit intense, and very strange. It's funny, the last three readings, Pisces and Leo, and now this one, have been talking a lot about fantasy and kind of a strange, like, second world. And that's what I see with this card. I mean, the lighting is weird. She's wearing a mask. So it's almost like she's in a play. So there's something being played out that's just like a drama being played out that's a little bit odd, a little bit weird, but it's going to help us get to the bottom of where we need to go. Now, I hope they're going to give me some more information on that because a bit of a strange, just really like I'm saying, strange energy. Now, how should I do this? Okay, all at once. Empress on one side, Three of Pentacles in the middle, Two of Cups next to that, and notice that the Three of Pentacles flows into the Two of Cups, and then on the other side, Judgment. So this is what the big part is. We have the minor arcana in the middle and the major arcana on the outside. So we've got what's happening at the individual, the small level, the kind of day-to-day mundane, and that is impacting the big level. This is big energy kind of stuff. So let me start with these two. These two are questioning, how do you build partnerships? How are you working in your partnerships? What is the foundation of your partnerships? This is a great week to be asking those kinds of questions. Is the foundation love, mutual respect, and really unconditional love? Is it need? Is it convenience? Is it, like we talked about in the beginning, is it emotional deficiency? This is a week that it's important to be getting very clear with this. This moon energy doesn't want us to be clear with this, but actually the heightened meaning of this card is a clearer version of truth, because truth can be seen no matter what is covering it up. It's almost like the light of truth is so strong that no amount of masks or makeup or anything can hide it. So this is really asking you to uncover the truth about why you form certain attachments, why you form certain relationships. And what is this the way you want to keep moving forward? What's interesting about these cards is their lower numbers, 2 and 3. At the upper end of the tarot, when things go to completion, it's more like 9 and 10, but we're still at 2 and 3. Now, this is freaking amazing. We've got the Judgment card, which is a 2 on the same side, as the Two of Cups. We've got the Empress, which is the third card in the major arcana, 3, next to the Three of Pentacles. So do you see what I mean about microcosm and macrocosm? When you decide how you want your partnerships to go and what foundation you want your partnerships and relationships to be from this day forward, you move away from the past and you move forward towards the abundance. So you're letting go of that old relationship attachment style, those old types of relationships. And in letting go of that and rising above it, this Judgment card, you get the Empress, which means more and more of the relationships that you want, the opportunity to create these beneficial relationships that you really, really, really like. Now, I'm so excited about this. They're saying back up because there's a little bit more that we need to talk about. In the inside of this lovely spread, we've got a water card and we've got an earth card. And so we really are talking about the foundation, the glue, the paste that holds relationships together. So I'm thinking like flour and water makes a simple glue. Flour would be like the earth, it comes out of the earth, and then the water is water. So what is the glue of your relationships? Is it strings attached? Is it manipulation? Is it, and by manipulation, I mean like feeling like you have to kind of have these strings on other people so they stay around to give you what you want. This is really a chance to look at that glue and to understand that in some relationships that glue has dried up and there's no longer anything sticking. They can't stick anymore. It's lost staying power. It's lost its sticking power. But there are other relationships, there are newer relationships that are really where the glue is stickier, where there's more water in the glue, where there's more spiritual connection, there's more of a common emotional connection, and not the emotional dramatic connection, but that emotional intimate connection. There's more of those relationships that are in your life as well. So this moon, and I think also because we're going to have this new moon in Scorpio coming up. So if you're watching this before the new moon in Scorpio, this is especially what they're talking to you about. It's moon in Scorpio. We're having the moon in the Scorpio reading. So again, macrocosm, big stuff, and microcosm, moon in the Scorpio reading. This is talking about what are you going to be creating next? What do you want to happen with this new moon? Or is it the full moon? I've got it confused. Whatever phase of the moon we're in, I know it's going to be in Scorpio. But this is the chance. This is why it's so intense for you right now. Because this is like a magic moment. I can't stress this magic and this like coincidence like enough. Because first of all, the moon is card number 18, which is a 9. The ending. This is a chance to end. So all of this weird shadowy stuff comes up for you so that you can end and begin again. That's our Judgment Day card as well. The end to those relationships where the glue doesn't hold together anymore. We let those relationships go. We rise above them. They become part of our past and not part of our future. What's in our future is those relationships where the glue is still working, where the glue is still fresh and tender and sticky. And it holds together because of the integrity of your intention within that relationship. So, wow, that's a lot of stuff. But I'm hoping that you're getting the gist of where you're being guided to look, because when you're ready to release those relationships that fit an old intention that you had that no longer sticks to you anymore, and the old intention may have been, well, I wanted to be safe, or I wanted to be taken care of, or I wanted this person to provide X for me. Or maybe I wanted to provide this X for person so they didn't leave. That's not sticking to you anymore. That doesn't ring true for you. There's a different way that you want to be creating your relationships. Mutual respect, mutual sharing of things, mutual intimacy. That's a much stickier, stronger glue. It's like super glue versus that flour and water paste I was talking about. And what is so important to realize is that you're at a very magnetic part of the year right now, which makes sense, right? The moon and the sun in Scorpio coming up How much more magnetic does it get for you? So you have the past and the present, the past being the moon, the present being the sun, in the same place in your sign. And what is possible there is you plus the sun and the moon, 1, 2, 3, gives you the Empress energy, which means anything you want, you can attract, you can ask for, and you will get it. So that's why it's really important to sort this out. Which relationships do I want? Which relationships do I want to let go? What do I want to more? Which relationships would I like more of? And that's what I love, is that as you're separating this out, the act of separating is what brings you more of that golden relationship, that golden, lovely, sunny, deeply nurturing, and strongly connected to the universe relationship. This is plural. This is not just one. Okay? So really important moment, but again, it starts from the inside, just like these cards are on the inside. It starts with your inside reflection of the sun's light, inside reflection to move to the outside so the universe can respond to you. So really, really excited for you. Would always love to hear from you. I do enjoy your comments and I really treasure them. Also wanted to let you know that if you ever would like a one-on-one reading for more clarity or for more just curiosity about your messages from the other side, I do one-on-one readings over Skype. You can either email me or book them through my website, trueguidancetarot.com. Everything's in the description below. I'll look forward to seeing you next time and have a great week.